Do you have a thyroid that is out of whack, or you've been told that you have Hashimoto's? According to Dr. Sean, he will explain in this segment that I'm going to share with you that almost 100% of women experience some level of Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune condition where the immune system is basically attacking the thyroid. So this is a really dangerous place for women to be in. And Dr. Sean talks about different ways to address it as opposed to going on a thyroid medication where you're constantly having to adjust the levels and there are side effects. So it's not necessarily the optimal way to get the thyroid back in balance. So he talks about a more natural approach. Definitely want to check this out. In the description here, I am going to post the links to the products that he's talking about that will get things back into balance. So let's talk a little bit about Hashimoto's and why it's so common.
Oh my gosh, Hashimoto's. It's a little unbelievable that 100% of women who have had children don't have Hashimoto's. It's pretty darn close to 100% actually. A lot of women who have had babies will also eventually develop, usually by the time their kids get to be teenage years, they'll develop thyroid problems. We call that form of hypothyroid Hashimoto's. It's an autoimmune form of thyroid problems where your immune system has started to attack your thyroid gland, and now you don't make thyroid hormone, and now you have to take thyroid hormone. And that comes with a lot of side effects. Sometimes you can feel irritable, agitated, sometimes it can interfere with sleep. It's really difficult for a lot of women to get the right level of thyroid. So sometimes they're gaining weight, sometimes they're not feeling great. It's a problematic area. So I come at it from a different perspective to say, what is the actual cause of that? If it's an autoimmune system problem, how can we get the immune system to stop attacking the thyroid or other tissues? You have to get to the root cause of what's making the immune system irritated, so to speak. And very often for people, it is leaky gut. Pregnancy can lead to leaky gut. So the mom is pregnant. If she's pregnant several times, she's going to have more of a load on her gut. Microbiome might have changed. The mucus lining might have changed. The permeability of the gut might have changed. And that has led to things that are supposed to stay in the gut have come across into the systemic circulation. And that's led to the immune system attacking that. But then the immune system also attacks the thyroid. So you have immune system overactivation, you have a lot of inflammation. So you could solve that problem. You could prime the immune system so the immune system isn't so over agitated. You could lower the inflammation. But then if you don't get to the actual root, and that can give some benefits. But if you don't get to the root cause, which is that leaky gut, the gut is too permeable, you have to close up those tight junctions so that you don't keep introducing more immune system activation and more inflammation into the system. So it would really be a three-pronged approach. Prime the immune system, so you're taking it from overactivity to normal activity, lower the inflammation, and then tighten up the leaky gut. And so from an Amari perspective, we can do that with mentobiotics to help with the gut. We can do it with Menta-Sync to help with the immune system, and we can do it with Omega to help with the inflammation. So the combination of those three products, Mentabiotics, Menta-Sync, Omega, will solve each of those main sort of trigger points that's getting the immune system to start attacking that tissue.
So the Menta-Sync is helping with the leaky gut.
Menta-Sync is helping with the leaky gut. Mentabiotics is helping with the bacteria balance in the gut. And the Omega is helping with the inflammation.